Floating Mirror of Save the Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes, and another episode with a naked face. So this is navigating new releases on a no-buy. So if you want to see what new releases are ruminating around in my brain, and there is plenty. This one might be actually a slightly longer episode. You're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, are we ready to get started? Another week of new release is another week of no makeup on my face. I'm trying not to make this a habit. I was going to film some other videos today, but work kind of took over and there's going to be quite a few new releases this time. A lot on the spooky side, some not on the spooky side. We've got some sneak peeks. We've got some out now that kind of came out since the last time. And we've got a huge collection that I'm totally excited for at the end. So let's get started. And first up, we are going to start with a sneak peek. And this is, you get to see the palette, but not too much information. So here's a photo of the palette, and I got this from Teresa Mulhern, so you can see her in the photo because I snapped it from a video. And this is from P. Louise Makeup Academy, and she said here, P. Louise Makeup Academy have provided us with a sneak peek with a new rainbow palette, and it is stunning. I mean, look at it. That is got to be the most beautiful rainbow palette I've ever seen. Like, if I got my hands on this, I could give up my Beauty Bay Bright Mattes, my Colored Rain rainbow palette, because this is mattes and shimmers, and I love the P. Louise formula, and this is so beautiful. I mean, look at it. And this is a big one too. This is like 50 shades. And this looks like it's thinner, and it looks like it's only one side. So if it was two-sided, that would be wowza. But this actually looks like long and thin, but it doesn't look like the huge, crazy P. Louise packaging. This looks really good. I don't know, could this be part of the mystery box for November? Could it be part of the huge, humongous advent calendar, or is this going to be a separate release? Dunno, but it is beautiful, and I would like to get my mitts on it. It's absolutely stunning. So I can't wait to see swatches and see more about this, but I really like this. So we've got a few of these sneak peeks. Some have more information than others, but this is all I got is what we can see here. And then next up, this is another brand that I've been looking at for a while. And this is really up my alley. And I just decided to show the one picture because it does it all. Here it is. It's the Grunge Life palette from Salem Cosmetics. And it is grungy goodness. I love the cover, the inside. The writing on the palette is really cool as well. And this is coming out on Monday, September 25th. It's going to be at 12 p.m. CST. It will be $40 US. But heads up, it's 4 to 12 weeks out. They were like, if it comes out earlier, of course, they'll be shipped out earlier, but just in case. And I've been seeing this with a few brands. It looks like some stuff is just been getting harder to get. It's the season where everybody's releasing stuff. So now you've got Halloween on top of Christmas now because everybody's jumped onto the Halloween fall palette thing, which I love Halloween. So for me, that's more exciting than Christmas, but it just puts increased pressure onto warehouses and labs to make all this stuff. So you know that once you order it, it could be 1 month, it could be 3. So just heads up, but it is a very beautiful. And if it does take more than a month or so, you've got something to look forward to. So again, this is from Salem Cosmetics. This will be out on Monday. It's $40 and it's my color story. There's green, grungy yellows, a little bit of red, some black. This is just very, very grungy. And of course, it's the Grunge Life palette. So there we go. So what do you think? Let me know. So next up is another sneak peek here. I will pop up the little kind of sneak peek that they showed, and this is from Blend Bunny, and the original one was New Makeup Sneak Peek Blend Bunny. Some of the sweetest candies are sour as death inside, and they had a guessing game, and it says, can you guess the name of our newest little darling? She's as sweet as can be until she isn't. And then it says the first comment to guess correctly wins the collection. I'll be checking here on Facebook. Apparently 2 people within a couple seconds got it, and 2 people won. So I thought that was very cool. Let's also show you kind of a picture of the cover here, and it was named Sickly Sweet. So this definitely looks like it's supposed to be like a pastel Halloween, so that's kind of cool. It's 30 spoiled rotten shades. I do love Blend Bunny a lot, but I've been wanting more. I have one palette, I have the Surge palette, I have their highlighter palette, which I really like, so this looks pretty interesting. And then here's kind of a picture how they have it kind of set up all spooky with pastel skulls and candles, and this looks really, really cute. There is no release date or anything for it yet, but I'm going to assume it's going to be for, near the end of the month or October, into October. But I thought that one looked really cute as well, and I'm curious to see what the inside looks like. They always have really good color stories and layout, so it's always exciting to watch. Okay, and then next up, this one is already out. Here's a picture of it right here. This is from Sugar Drizzle Polish. This was a surprise new eyeshadow palette. Launched tonight at midnight, and it was the other day. I did put it into my cart, and I took it back out of my cart because shipping ended up being a little bit too much for me. But it says here, I'm very excited to share this palette with everyone, and I've got the pleasure of working with the amazing Calla Lily Art on this palette. That will be the first in a series of 3 new eyeshadow palettes featuring her amazing art. This beauty will drop tonight at midnight, and we'll have a limited edition matching scarf that will be available in a bundle only. So you could get the palette for $48, and the palette and vegan scarf bundle was $60. And I was like, I'm all about, as you can see with this picture here, the scarf as well, and I thought that is super nice. I would totally love that. For extra $12, I would totally want that scarf. But shipping always takes me out of the game. I kind of like, once I put the shipping on there, and then I thought about exchange, it was like, I think I need to slow my roll. Here is a close-up of the inside of the palette. It is really beautiful. It is really sparkly. I think I've just been jonesing for something new from Sugar Drizzle Polish because I love them. I have quite a few of their palettes, and there are definitely a few shades in here I don't own. That kind of raspberry shade called Serena. I don't think I have anything like that. That top purple one called Sea Siren, S-E-E. I think instead of C, it's, yeah, so you see the siren. I don't think I have one like that. And that green enchantment, that light matte green, I don't know if I have one like that. I have to go and double check my collection. But I do like that there's mattes that go well with the shimmers that are in here. This is just such a pretty palette. And here you can see it with the cover art, which is the same that matches the scarf. This just looks really, really beautiful. And the other thing is, like I said, I want to do one Halloween, and if I would have pulled the trigger on this one, that would have been it. And there's some other fun things coming. So there we go. So next up, this is from another brand that I've been watching. This is going to be 2 things. So one is going to be a restock. That's kind of what caught my attention. And then while I was going down that rabbit hole, I saw that they had a new release coming as well. So this is the Bard palette. So it says here, the Bard palette is back in stock with brand new packaging. It's now magnetic as well. So you can remove shades and mix and match with your existing palettes. That's pretty cool. It says they also have a brand new Bard scent. It's a honeysuckle scent that is sweet, fruity, and with spicy accents. So they do palettes, and then they have a corresponding perfume. They almost look like the roller balls or the little sprays that you would get from Scentbird, but you can get them in a set. And then they'll do the palette, and then they will do on its own. You can buy the scents on their own, or you can buy them together as a combo. This palette was $35.99, and I wanted to say $52 with the scent, somewhere in there. But look at this. Isn't this so beautiful? Like, this color story, I love this. So this is another one that I am Oh, like this is beautiful. Like the yellow, the orange, the green, the shimmers. And I like how four corners are mattes on the outside, and then you've got the cross of shimmery shades in here. This one looks really good. So again, while I was down this rabbit hole, I came across this, and it's just like, I guess I'm gonna assume a cover, and it just says something is coming, and then it says stay tuned for the full reveal, which is September 23rd, and the launch on September 27th. So the 23rd is Saturday, so it'll be on Wednesday. So then on Wednesday, you will have the launch. And looking at their palettes, they seem to all be around $35.99 mark. So I'm going to think that would probably be pretty close to that as well. They also end up doing singles. So in their restocks, because they have a Druid palette and Sorcerer palette, I think I may have talked about those palettes before. They have singles, and Bard singles will be coming as well. So if there are only a couple shades in something that you like, or you're picking up a palette and you want to get a few corresponding shades from another palette, they do singles, which is very cool. Okay, I think I have one more before we go into the mega release. And this is the one that's calling for me along with Glamlight. So Glamlight's got to hurry up and show me some stuff before I pull the trigger. But, this is from Notoriously Morbid. This is the Night of the Vivid Dead, and this looks great. Look at this cover. It's like kind of Monster High, neon Halloween, and that looks great. And then here is the inside of the palette, and the palette looks a lot like the cover. It's bright neon-y, looks really, really, really tempting. And then they also just before I just had a few things, but now we've got swatches here. So here's what the swatches look like. And then one more photo that shows the swatches with the palettes beside it, so you can kind of take a look at what they look like together. We know you've all been waiting for these. Say hello to the Night of the Vivid Dead. 12 pans of vibrant magic, spooky goodness. This baby will be retailing at $39.99. Grab yours tomorrow at 12 p.m. So that means it's coming out tomorrow. It's Friday, so seems to be a lot going on Friday. So yeah, so 12 p.m. CST, and then you can use the code RADAR15 at checkout. That's a good code, 15% off. I like it. That can help with the shipping, right? But yeah, this looks really good. Notoriously Morbid, like I said, is another brand. There's so many great indie brands. So it's, you know, it's like I would like to try and kind of have one of everything or try every brand, and this one is no different. Now, this one could take a while. This one's a pretty long here. So this is from Creature Cosmetics Lab, and this has 17 items in here. This is one of their biggest official launches, or officially licensed launch, and this is the Terrifier 1 and 2 X Creature Cosmetics, and it says here, here's your official announcement set to terrify you this Halloween. Pre-orders go up this Friday the 22nd at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and the rest of the collection will be announced daily through Wednesday. So when I took that little clip, there was only one photo done, and it was 16 products, but now it's 17. And it says here, the palette will have a box effect of a real VHS tape. Your palette will have the ability to slide out of the bottom and appear exactly in size and thickness as a real tape. Who's ready to view miles of County Massacre tape? So there we go. So we'll first pop up a photo that kind of shows a good chunk of the products here, and then I'll kind of flash them through as I'm going along, because like I said, it's a big collection, and there's some really cool stuff in here. So I took a lot of the photos, and they're also having a collab with Indie Beat Cosmetics, and they have what's called the Face Base, and they have it in zillions of colors, and it's like a foundation in fun colors. So you don't have to actually go mix and match. You can actually buy a colored foundation in a color that you like. So Like I said, as I'm reading, I will throw photos up of the items. So there are 2 different bundles. So there is the Terra, and then of course the pieces separately, but I'm kind of liking the idea of Terror 2 bundle or Terrifier 2 bundle, but let's start. So Terrifier 1 bundle includes the $65 Art the Clown bag, and the clown bag has, if you look at one photo, it looks like it has flowers on those eyes, and then it doesn't. They're removable sunglasses, which is very cool. There's the trash bag brush set, which is $15. For $14, there's the art aesthetics, and it's one here, it says shade sedative. Then for $14, the mutilation, oh my gosh, I can't read today. Mutilation matte shade Terra. For $30, there's the split your face palette. $12, the Who Laughing Now lashes. For $6.66, the instant oil blotting sheets. $25 is the art palette. $55 is the VHS palette. $20 is the Terrifier 1 pin set. There's, for $10, the breastplate blenders. And that whole set goes for $260. I will add these up later and add the total before and after to see if there is a savings. And the face base is sold separately for $50. And it looks like it's 2 shades, white and black. So then the Terrifier 2 bundle also has the Art the Clown bag for $65, the $15 trash bag brush set, the $14 Art Aesthetics, but this is in the shade Adiratic. Then for $14 each, you get 2 of the mutilation mats, got it this time, in the shades Sienna and Clown Cafe. For $25, there's the Pale Girl Powder Palette. And then for $12, there's the Who's Laughing Now lashes. For $6.66, the Instant Oil Blotting Sheets. $25 for the art palette, $55 for the VHS palette, and $20 for the Terrifier 2 pin set. This is also for $260. And then if you would like to get the face base, it's $50. So if you got everything out of one of the Terror things and then the face base, you'd be looking at $310 US. So that is pretty pricey altogether. So, definitely, pick and choose. But, like there's this beautiful palette here. And again, it's 2, so 20 shades, and they're kind of like, it's double-sided. Packaging, I'm big about. The other thing is these lip glosses look really good. There's 2 shimmers and 1 matte. Here, take a look again. This is the Indie Beat collab. So it's got the 2, a white and a black, but then you can mix and match and you can make it gray. And then here's a crazy bag. So it's removable sunglasses, key charm, backpack, or purse. And that's $65. This one's very, very spooky and horror themed. Like I said, I'm looking at the Clown Light one, and that one is spooky, but it's fun spooky, but this is terrifying spooky as a Terrifier. Yeah, and then this brush set looks really good too, the trash bag brush set. So there's 5 different eye brushes, and I like eye brushes better. And then these lashes look pretty cool too, so I'll show those. And these look to be black lashes with some white in them, so these look pretty cool. This whole collection looks really, really awesome, to be honest. Depends on if you like horror or not. And then this is pretty funny. This is the Terrifier breastplate blenders. So just for a laugh, you'd almost want to leave the blenders in there and just have that posted up somewhere. This is a pretty well thought out collection. Gonna have to rewatch the movie. What do you think? Is that insane or what? That's a lot of new releases, and that's a big collection. I'm really excited for them. The owner is super young. Again, they started it when they're 19. I think they're 22 or 23 now. There's only a few people in the company, and their brains are putting together some amazing stuff. So anyways, that's it from me. Another weekly video of me rambling through new releases. Let me know what you think. Did anything interest you at all? Do you like horror? Like, we showed some Halloween stuff and some fall stuff in the last little while, but do you actually like horror? Let me know. Again, that's it for me. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still look at spooky horror things together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.